Um, okay. So the beginning, the molecules are like split up. They're like less room between them. Wait, no. There's more room between them because there's no heat. But once the heat is added, they come together. So I don't know. Nah.
Mariella Diaz,
Okay, got you.
do you agree with this? Why or why not? Tyler? Number 9 plus 10 equals 21. Do you agree? Why or why not?
I agree because after it's taking up more space.
Okay. Good. So, yeah.
I agree because the arrows are longer in the afterfixing, which kind of indicate that they hit the walls faster and like more often.
Good. So I wanted to kind of get you warmed up here with a little nanoscopic because that's going to be the theme of today. Taylor did a nice job. She kept the same number of molecules, right? It doesn't say anything about adding or taking away molecules. So make sure you check your drawing. Make sure you only have 5 molecules in there after. All right. That first period, they drew like 400 molecules in there afterwards. It's like, whoa, no, and nobody caught them on it. So, but you guys are good stuff. So 5 molecules, and then she did a good job of representing the longer arrows to represent speed, which the 3 people who I just called on said as well. Yeah, that's good. Keep yourself finished.
The ACT results are in. We're going to show you first the overall, how you guys did as a class compared to the other classes here at Mushin. And what I want you to notice is, with your partner, describe 2 things, maybe 2 differences between our class or the Joseph class, or 2 things that you notice about the data. Take 30 seconds with your partner, 2 things you notice about the data, go.
You get to be my partner.
I see that Ms. Joseph's class overall in certain areas of the science portion of the ACT, they scored higher than our class. But like it wasn't like a huge gap. It would only be by like some of them are ones that are like for the first average of pilot 18.5. It would be like a 2-point difference.
Why do you think this is happening?
I'm not really sure. I think that maybe they could have perhaps had their class probably taken in more preparation than our class.
All right. Stephanie, one thing that you noticed.
Okay, so my group and I said how out of like regular chemistry, our class period came in first.
Yeah, I noted that as well. Period 3. So the Joseph has first and second period honors. So out of all the regular chemistry classes, you guys came in first. Sydney.
I noticed they because they had their period with Joseph and better in the first and second period.
Third overall. Yep. Including honors chemistry as well. Yep. Third overall. Was here I am a dream. Yes. Yeah. Highest out of all runner classes, yep. So something to be proud of as well. I want you guys to take a look at the growth. So compare the average pilot here, or compare the pilot scores to our mid-year science scores. Look at the growth. What do you guys notice about the growth? Jaylene?
Well, we grew, but like not like a lot, but overall we didn't grow.
Yeah, overall you guys grew about a point, a point and tenth. But we noticed that if we compare it even to mid-Joseph third period class, they're growing a lot more. So they started off at 16.87 and now they're right on your tails, 18.24. They're doing a lot more growing there. But in terms of where we want to be at the middle of the year, we're right on track. We want to make that 2 points growth at the end. We're right on track with our 1.1. I think that's something to be proud of. What is that?
And that's on the actual ACT. So the other thing to remember, like the average ACT score for all CPS schools is something like, what, 17.8 or something? And you guys as sophomores, so that's for juniors, the averages. You as sophomores are already at 18.42. We're in a good spot. We figure finish off this year strong, get that up to around 19.3-ish. And then next year, Ms. Elvine is going to kill it with you, bring you the rest of the way to get up to 2021 range, which is, that's where it's at.
Now let's take a look at your individual scores. Again, comparing your beginning of the year to where you are now. Did you make the 1 point growth that we expected? Did you make the most of that?
Did she miss a question? Nope.
So for some of you guys, you didn't quite make the growth that we expected. For some of you guys, you made 4, maybe even 6 points growth since the beginning of the year. One thing I do want to point out, I took a look at 5th period data too, and I noticed that the vast majority of you guys in 3rd period have a 16 or higher in the science section. So you guys are more towards the higher end for science than our other periods. It's a lot more varied for our other periods. So snaps to Stephanie, first off, 6 points of growth.
Is it Stephanie or is it Adonium?
Adonium, yeah. Also snaps to Juan.
Or is it Juanine?
Priscilla got that 3 points growth as well.
I'm sorry, Priscilla, you didn't make the cut.
You'll get the 4 next time. But yeah, so we have a number of people who are shown on our periodic table of excellence. You have your own individual name there for the amount of growth that you've shown on this last ACT, Bach ACT. So that's for you guys. You can see your name there.
The others are Cyranium. Oh boy. Marialine. Brownium. Ashlanium. Panium. And Alexine. Yeah, that's you, Alex.
Cool. Now we're gonna switch gears. The classwork that you picked up up front.
We're going to take a couple notes first. The theme of today, so yeah, we'll close down the ACT conversation. Again, if you'd like to come to office hours to just look through your tests, look through those scores, definitely feel free. I'll be here at lunch. No after-school office hours tomorrow. So if you want to come to office hours this week, definitely come at lunch to see me. I won't have them tomorrow. Okay, so let's shift gears. The goal of the day is to determine the criteria for an effective collision. Whoa, a lot going on there. We'll look at that a little more, but first we want to zoom into the nanoscopic. What's happening What's happening from last week? So thinking about what affects a reaction rate. Can somebody remind me what is one of the four things? Noah? Temperature. Okay, so we can change the temperature. Taylor?
Catalyst.
A catalyst. We can add a catalyst. Alexium? Or Alexine? Surface area. We can change the surface area. And, oh boy, Marialine? And concentration. So why do those change the reaction rate? And let's look. All right.